talk about how great ice is.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the Ice ASMR podcast with Ryan.
Back up.
Today we're going to be crunching up some ice.
It's actually so creepy.
And I just want you all to know that I really like you.
Talking to yourself.
Hey guys, and welcome back to the 4th episode of the movie Morons. Technical difficulties aside, here we are. Multiple. Oh god. It's fine. But we're here to talk about movies. And this week, let's get Ryan to introduce his subject first, I think. That was the...
James Gunn!
Right, James Gunn. So this is more like movie news and less about...
It's a sick gun.
So if you don't know, like Justin doesn't know, James Gunn was the
I
director
know fucking now. Calm
of the
down.
2 Guardians of the Galaxy movies, who in 2008, 2009 tweeted some weird ass shit. And then Disney's like, hepatitis, see you later, buddy. You're gone. And all the Guardians cast are like, no. But he got fired anyways. But now there's rumors that he is going to be...
I don't think it's rumors. I think it's pretty confirmed.
I mean, did you research it?
Would you like to take it away?
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure...
Are you kidding?
I'm pretty sure...
I mean, you're an idiot.
Justin, sit back down.
Justin, get back over
Justin,
right
get in
now.
the frame right now. You have 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3,
Gun
4,
on
5,
Let's go, boy.
6. Did you break it?
Oh,
I'll do it again.
did you break it?
Yep.
That's so funny. Alright,
You better
offered.
do the best movie magic ever.
What?
Oh no, this is raw.
Please.
Offered. Yeah, alright, there you go. I'm so glad.
Welcome back to the
Offered.
most useless thing ever!
Okay.
To write and direct the Suicide Squad 2 movie.
Yeah, so, it's been offered, basically, it is still kind of, like, in the rumor stage, but it's, like, in the pretty confirmed rumor. And you want to know opinions. So, first of all, do you want to talk about that first, and then the whole fired by Marvel thing first? Or, like how do you want to...
What?
Well, I want to talk about the circumstances under which he was fired by Marvel, because I think that's an important part of this story.
You can talk about that now. I just want to talk about him directing.
Okay, fair enough. So I'm just going to preface with that. I'm going to keep it brief. I personally think that him being fired was kind of dumb. In essence, he said some really mean things in 2008 and 2009.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Settle down.
That is a really loud computer.
Anyway.
He said some pretty mean things in 2008, 2009. And then he got fired for it. If you get fired for saying mean things, I'm pretty sure most of the workforce would be out of a job. So, I think it's kind of dumb, and therefore, to segue into,
You don't mess with the big D.
Can you imagine if Disney wandered around with, like, a battle axe-sized dick? Like, don't mess with me, boys.
No.
That's real.
Well, to segue into the whole, like, actually being offered a thing by the DCU, I think it's kind of funny. I think it's basically like a giant meme because, not that Marvel's really competing with the DCEU because they're bad, but it's like, sorry, bro.
Go to another episode of us if you want to see that.
Yeah, really.
Yeet.
They're not really competing, but it feels kind of meme-malicious that the DCU was like, hey, let's just steal one of their better
I
directors
feel like
after they fucking fired him for a stupid reason.
that was a smart move.
Yeah, so it's a good move on their part. Yeah, what do you think, Cole?
I think, well, I'll just quickly say I think there's no one who was fired.
Yeah.
It's like, nobody was defending what he said. They were just saying, come on, it was years ago. He was just doing it for shock comedy. People change. And then him being hired, he's a good director, but I don't think he can save Suicide Squad.
No.
Good luck to him if he gets it. But I think DC actually was very smart by doing that. Because I think a lot of people were not happy with it.
Isn't this like the second time? Because they got Joss Whedon for, like, you said a third of a movie or whatever, but
Well, because
he's been rumored to do other movies, so he might do a movie eventually.
Really? That's cool.
I might do one eventually at this point. But something that would be bad... I don't know if it'd be bad, but it's just like, I could see him just making a Guardians movie with the Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that. It would be better than the original Suicide
It
Squad.
would be better. I'd just be like, oh,
This is indifferent.
it's not new. Or
It's what could have been Guardians 3.
Suicide Squad was kind of going for, because they were like, it's like the first villain movie, superhero movie.
Villains teaming up to fight villains.
Yeah.
In a way.
Wow, that's sad. It really is kind of the first of its genre that sucked.
And it was the worst.
But I think you get the good parts from it. I think the first third of it is fine.
Yeah, it just kind of, it spirals out of control.
Like
So fast.
DC always gets this whole CGI final battle, and it's just
Big boss going and you're like, stop.
The fuck was that, Ryan?
And you're like, Gollum plus Rhino, why are you here?
No, like, I think, you know what?
Colossus, or whatever his name is, I honestly don't remember.
Colossus.
The big one in Batman v Superman.
Oh,
When
Doomsday.
he jumps out Doomsday.
Yeah, yeah.
What are you, fake fan?
Gollum plus
Yeah.
Rhino, that's a really good description of that, actually.
But
No, actually, you know what, Ryan? I think you're kind of right. I think DC just, they start out good, and then they get drunk on the idea of a big fight scene, and they completely forget the fact that that's no longer
it
satisfactory.
happened in BVS. It happened in Wonder Woman, which would have been
Oh,
It would have been
shit,
so
yeah.
good except for the ending. Well, not so good. It would have been good.
You know what I think would have been kind of cool? If the ending was literally, and then Ares is like, yeah, I'm Ares, and I think I'm right. And she's like, I think you're wrong. He's like, well, let me try and convince you. And she's like, I'm not convinced. And then just runs him through and he dies. Okay, no, okay, hang
I
on.
just didn't think Ares had to be in it.
Okay, this is a bit of a side tangent, but okay, think about it this way. I know I really badly described it, but let me try and describe it a little bit better.
It's not
Okay.
good, but-
The actor who plays Lupin is pretty cool, right?
Yeah,
And he's really good at his job. And so she gets to the end, she kills the dude the dude who like she thought was Ares but then wasn't, the German.
yeah, the Nazi boy.
Kills him,
Not a Nazi, sorry.
yeah, Cole.
and then I don't actually remember his actual name. But Lupin's character
Luke Daddy.
basically comes out of the bushes and he's like, no, I'm Ares. And he does what a lot of really cool villains do, which is he tries to bring the hero over to his side, and he,
Darth Vader.
like Darth Vader, and he explains, let's say, why war is necessary and why he thinks, or like blah 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 blah. And then it would be cool if she was like, okay, but I still think I'm right, and she like counters him, and then he's kind of like, okay, tries to convince her again, and she just kills him. Because I think what a lot of movies, specifically superhero movies, are like, we need a big fight. You kind of don't. To have a poignant villain, you don't actually need a big fight. The Joker
The Dark
never
Knight.
really put up a fight. Like, every time he fought the Dark Knight,
He gets fucked.
he gets fucked, or he doesn't because of completely circumstantial based things. Like the fight in the party, he doesn't get beaten up literally because he goes, oh shit, and like runs away.
Or he goes very poor choice of words and drops it and leaves.
Yeah. You don't need a big fight. Like, Ares could have literally been, yeah, all my power is in, like, subterfuge and being used to control people's minds. I myself am just some fucking dude. Ugh, that sucks, now I'm dead.
But then he goes, bah, and you're like,
Yeah, and that's the problem. They get drunk off the idea that they need this big
I think that was a
fight.
cool idea about it starting off good and then it just completely crumbles. Because I was thinking, I really like the intro to Batman in BVS, where he's actually scary. That's the one thing that the Dark Knight trilogy doesn't do that much. They do it a little bit in Batman Begins, where Batman's like this demon because of like the fucking scares
Literally
or
just
whatever.
a demon.
Yeah, but I feel like they do that really well. I like how I noticed in that scene because I rewatched, not the whole movie because I wouldn't do that to myself. I rewatched a bit of it, and it's like the criminal is like kidnapped a woman or whatever, and he set them free, but the women are like, we're not leaving because Batman's still here. Because they're still scared of him. So that's what I like, because the whole point of Batman is he's this
No, they're actually just
spooky
afraid
boy.
of Ben Affleck.
I will. Have you seen
He's actually... Okay.
He was fat, but then he got buff.
But then
Was
he
he
got
fat?
He was
Yeah, he used to be very big.
Really?
pretty bad.
I mean, he got big. And then he got
Really?
big.
I didn't know that.
He was big.
There are certain actors that are actually scary. Mark Ruffalo? No, sorry. No. Mark Wahlberg. He looks like he's gonna fucking kill a man. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if he was, like, actually in prison for, like, years.
Jack Nicholas,
Oh my, yeah.
the scary looking dude.
You mean Jack Nicholson?
Shining Nicholson.
I just named a golfer. Yeah, Jack Nicholson.
Yes! No, he's fucking...
Nick.
He looks unhinged.
Saint Nick.
He
You
looks
said
so ready
Jack
to kill
Nicholson.
someone.
Saint Nick? Like Santa?
Says Santa Claus.
No, but back to Suicide
Yeah,
Squad.
yeah.
Mhm.
You
Oh,
take.
whoa.
I like Deadshot. Deadshot's pretty good.
He's cool.
He's
He's
fun.
alright.
Harley Quinn, pretty good.
Really cool.
Probably the best part.
The Joker was the best part.
Depends on what people think about the Joker.
For what moments he was in, he was the best part.
Debatable, but that's your opinion, and it's wrong.
And Killer Croc, fine. Like, he did what Killer Croc is supposed to do. He's not, like, the focus point.
Mm-hmm.
The Inferno guy was pointless.
I didn't like the Inferno guy.
Anyways, you just get
the good parts.
And you bring them over. You maybe introduce, like, Poison Ivy or something
That'd
like
be
that.
good.
A new villain.
Poison Ivy has never been done well.
Nope.
Wow. Yeah, if they did Poison Ivy, that'd be cool. Anyway.
I think her only time live action was with Uma Thurman. With bat nips.
So it was done well, sorry.
Yeah,
Bat
excuse
nips.
you, Cole.
Sorry.
So I think he could make a good one if he just takes what the good parts and make it.
I think he could do it,
Makes
but
it
we'll
good.
see. We'll have to see.
I don't, like, besides Guardians, I don't know anything else he's directed,
I
so.
don't think he's really done much else.
Guardians were good.
That's when I think people were like, who the fuck is this guy directing Guardians? But then it was like, holy shit.
I did think Guardians 2 was basically Guardians 1 done again.
Yeah, but
Like,
it's
with
good.
different parts, but, like, I just found them awfully similar. I like them both a lot.
Yeah.
It's just, I think they're almost the
I
same
think
movie.
he might manage to do that to Suicide Squad. He might take it from being a bad movie to just a fun movie. And you know what? Honestly, that's all DC can ask
'Cause
for at
from
this
the
point.
fucking trailer, you're like, this is gonna be one of the
Godly.
greatest
And
superhero
then it's
movies
like-
ever fucking made.
And it was bad.
So to summarize, James Gunn, bad tweets, Disney's a cuck,
Yeah.
don't sue us.
Grow balls.
DC is memeing,
Good
because that's all they have at this
They're
point.
like-
Literally true.
And just do it.
Just do it.
Alright, next topic.
Believe in
was
things
our
even
next
if it
topic?
means sacrificing everything.
I was, so we recently, there's, okay.
Well said.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
We recently watched, the teaser trailer for the 2019, live action Aladdin movie. And we are first going to talk about literally just what we thought about the trailer. But then I think we want to segue more into like what we think about the live action remakes. And I have a lot to say about
It's
that.
not even a trailer. It's just...
It's not a trailer.
nothing.
It's them going, ba-na-ba.
Yeah.
That's it.
So overall, I was like,
You see Aladdin for a second, and you see Iago for like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
That's it.
And you
Yeah.
see the tiger go,
Tiger looks great. Like, good voice,
Cool.
whatever.
I'm really upset just
It
Looks
because
fucking sandy. I'm ready.
whoa!
they're not going to have
Rob, that's the main reason I'm not excited.
Robin
They don't have
Williams.
Robin
Literally, they don't have him. Genie's not
I
going
feel
to
so
be
bad for the guy who has to cover for him.
Do you guys not know who he is,
No, I have
Genie?
no
Who is
idea.
it?
Who is
I'm
it?
not telling.
Okay,
Will
Um,
Smith.
I don't believe you.
100%.
Wow.
Will Smith.
Still. It's still not Robin Williams. Which
Wow.
makes me sad.
I think the only way it'll be a fine Genie is if he is nothing like the Robin Williams Genie.
Good
Yep.
point, but...
Take
I
it
just don't
complete. Don't try to be funny. Be a serious
like-
Genie.
I don't know about that. I don't agree with that, but...
You're gonna get compared anyways. If you're trying to be as comedic as him, it's gonna be bad.
Yeah. You know what? Actually, you might be right. Just try and be as far away from him as possible just to avoid being...
Like, don't be like I'm gonna fucking kill you, Genie. It's just like, just be like a genie, man.
I
Yeah.
feel like a sick genie, bro.
I kind of know what you mean. But more on the line of, what this means. So, live action remakes have done live action Cinderella, a live action Jungle Book, a live action, what was the
Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast. They're planning on doing live action Mulan, Lord of the
Lion
Rings.
King.
Lion King.
King
You know
and,
the cast for that.
Apparently
Good
it's
cast.
pretty cool. And now Aladdin. I actually don't disapprove of them. Per se. I don't disapprove of the idea of them, I don't disapprove of the movies themselves. I've seen them, they're good. What upsets me is that all we're doing, and all we have been doing for the last long while, are either fucking Marvel movies or remakes.
I think Disney has lost their steam, to be honest.
And it's...
And to a certain degree.
I don't think so. I just
To a
think
certain degree.
I think they see the money that could come out of this.
But fuck that! It's...
I mean...
Justin!
I'm sorry, I hit the
That's what they're
table!
doing.
No, that's what Disney is. It's not about magic.
Yeah, it's about money. Money makes magic. Water.
And this is also like this is indicative of all the fucking remakes that have been happening. I think people just aren't like with rare exceptions, it feels like in the last several years filmmakers just haven't been adventurous enough, and they've like, excuse me, it's like Hollywood has lost their like gumption to try, because they don't need to, because if they can make money off of remakes or the same story, they don't have to come up with something new, because every time they come up with something new, they get fucking destroyed. Even though Star Wars, like the prequel was a while ago, that's a great example. 1, 2, and 3 people were like, what the fuck is this? And then 7, they like nearly like shat themselves. It was, oh, it's Star Wars again. Because it's just fucking 4. These remakes make an enormous amount of money because it's just the same thing over again. We know everyone likes Mulan. Let's literally do that again. Well, fuck that.
Do something new.
That's why it's important to, like, you need to look at people like Tarantino and Nolan.
Yeah.
Okay, Kill Bill, I think he considers it one movie, though, even though it's 2 different volumes. When have they ever done a sequel to any of their movies? Besides The Batman, which was franchised, which is different for Christopher Nolan.
Yeah.
And that was before...
Everything went...
It started before superhero movies were really a thing.
Yeah.
Dark Knight, like, really, like, oh my god, people are like, we can make fucking money from this. And then The Dark Knight Rises, it was already in full swing. Like, that's when it was starting to take over. But like, we want an Interstellar sequel, we want an Inception sequel. No, we don't.
I think that brings up a good point, because I was thinking about this actually while I was watching Mamma Mia 2 a little while ago. I know, no, literally, like, Nolan and Tarantino popped into my head while I'm watching Mamma Mia 2, because Mamma Mia was a movie made out of a musical that was made out of songs. And ABBA made all these songs.
God bless ABBA.
That were great. And then they went, hey, we're songwriters, let's write a musical. And it was great. And then people went, hey, let's turn this musical into a movie. And it was great. And you can literally feel, and I actually don't mind Mamma Mia 2, it's pretty good, but you can literally feel that Mamma Mia 2 is absolutely not at all the same creative process. And it's not a work of art, it's a movie. And the movies that Nolan and Tarantino and other directors of their breed produce are very clearly and very intentionally pieces of art rather than just serialized movies. And I think we're losing that, and I think it's almost, I don't mean to sound overdramatic, but the continuous remaking of movies is like an indication of hang on, I had this thought and I'm gonna try.
What was her name?
Loud.
It's like we have this nostalgia for what used to be, and we're so unwilling to move forward and accept what is, because it's so new and it's so spooky that we're like a lot of what's going on, even like the way that food is being made. We're like, let's make let's make old style food. Trump got elected on let's make America great again, like how we used to be. A lot of the political movement.
What are we talking about?
Seriously, no, I'm serious. A lot of what's happening right now in the world is we're all believing that the past is like this glory days of like us being great. Seriously, we're trapped in the past, and so we're unwilling to move past that and make new.
I'll vote for Justin Bourdais for Prime Minister.
So the Aladdin trailer was really good.
Yeah, Justin's lost.
No,
I get your point, but what the fuck
Thank
happened?
you. No, good. Okay, the point.
Right
This train has left the station.
The point is.
It didn't get off the rails.
The point is the fact that we're continuously rebranding movies means that we're not willing to move forward, and less cool new movies are being done because we're sinking all the money into just doing the same movie.
I think cool movies are still being made; they're just not noticed anymore. Because the big boys like Marvel and them are going, blah, they
Disney is so powerful.
And then all these little movies are like, we get funding.
They just keep buying everything.
Yeah, literally.
It sucks.
It's kind of too bad.
And like, this is a worry for me with Nolan. So some of the most like original movies I've ever seen are Memento, The Prestige, Inception.
Nolan's a god.
But so he does Interstellar, which we all like. A lot of people didn't like Interstellar.
Really?
Yeah.
A lot of people were really torn on Interstellar. Too long, campy, doesn't make sense. How love transcends time. That's bullshit. Yada yada yada. So right after that, what does he do next? A war movie.
Yeah.
that's not like, okay, it's a new war movie. Like, the story of Dunkirk has never been told.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what gets success in the movie theaters? War movies, because people fucking
people
love war movies.
I like battles.
Mm.
Yeah.
And do I think, like, he's lost his creativity? No,
No,
I don't.
because Dunkirk has its own spin on it that makes it Nolan.
Like really,
Mhm.
how he tells these 3 different storylines that are all happening at different
And your
times,
brain's
and
like,
how the end is,
please
they all
stop.
just come together. And I'm like, I thought this was a fucking war movie. Like, what?
Yeah.
What do you think, Cole?
About what?
Just Disney movies, like the live action ones, in general.
And then also the rebranding of movies.
I mean, I think the one I'm most against is Mulan. Just
Really?
because I...
Oh, because it's Asian.
Yeah. Mainly because I just love Mulan so much.
I know.
And I'm like, just please be careful.
I know.
Please be
Mulan
careful.
is
It's
actually
so...
one of the better Disney movies
Yeah.
ever made.
It just has this feel where you're like, this is so great.
It's so good.
Other ones, it's like, I'm kind of excited about The Lion King only because of the cast. Which is
I like the
great.
Jungle Book, the live action
Jungle Book is
Jungle
good.
Book. I really like
No,
that.
I like it better than the OG.
I actually like these movies. Like, that's
Yeah, they're not
fine.
terrible.
They're
I
I
like
good
think
movies.
Beauty and the Beast was meh.
Meh.
Just like,
Meh.
I think for me, because like Beauty and the Beast, Tangled, Aladdin, Mulan, The Lion King, those are like my favorite Disney
Those are like-
movies. Those are the ones that I like the most.
Are they making a live action Tangled? Or
Probably.
did you just say
They
that?
No,
probably
it's
will
just,
at some
it's just a
point.
movie I like. But
Okay.
I think it's too new right now.
Yeah.
But these older ones, which I haven't seen in a long time, I think the only time I've ever seen these old movies is on VHS.
Mm-hmm.
Bringing them back in a way that I like, so like all this magical CGI stuff, that's super impressive that
pretty
they
cool.
do it. I like it. But
Yeah.
Beauty and the Beast, which is the one I'm mad on,
Okay.
is from a movie that I really like, and it just didn't have the same kind of magic.
Yep.
I think what just happened, I'm just gonna call back, is that I said, are they making a new live action of that one? I think that statement alone kind of tells you that's what Disney's doing. Me going, are they making a live action one of Tangled? Just kind of says, oh, they're just making
Yeah,
live
this
actions.
is
of
just what they're
everything.
doing.
So
yeah.
it's just kind of saying that we're all expecting it now,
And
Yeah.
which is sad.
to talk about The Lion King, I'm kind of worried how it's going to look aesthetically.
Mm-hmm. How them
Like-
talking
like-
and singing.
Because the
it's gonna be
Jungle Book,
weird.
they did a very literal way of like, that's a bear.
Yeah, and you're like, that's a big bear.
Are they going to do that for The Lion King?
Probably.
But the difference is there's no humans in The Lion King.
Mhm.
That's
That's
exactly
the big
what's going to be weird about it. Because
you're
it
gonna be-
can't
are they
be
gonna
live
go-
action.
are
if
they
it's
gonna-
not.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's
It's
not
literally
live
not
action.
live action.
But it is.
But because
It looks
better
real.
than cartoons.
So it's literally just better quality
Better
cartoons
quality
in
cartoons.
essence.
So I'm worried how about they're going to do that and stuff, but it'll be fun to like, because I never got to see The Lion King when it first came out, and like all the hype
Yeah,
around it
of
because I wasn't
Born.
born. But when I get to see this with this new cast of people, I'm really excited
Oh,
to
yeah.
hear sing "Can You Feel the Love Tonight," and I'll probably cry
Good.
Probably.
because I love Beyonce and Donald Glover.
I don't care about Beyonce.
Good boys. Sort of.
Alright, now we come to the next segment of the show, which is this candle.
Mm.
And what we're going to do is we have a whole bunch of movies that all 3 of us have watched,
Hopefully,
Sort of.
mostly.
We'll find out.
And let's basically go in a round, so I'll just start. We pick it up, we read it, and we try and describe it in like
Five or less
five or less words.
I'll do all mine too.
But we can't have
Director.
director, we can't have the name of the movie or
So
anything
like
that
Star
comes
Wars,
from
you
it.
won't say Star Wars.
But also, do we
Crazy.
want to make it like we can't even name characters? Because, like for Star Wars, I could literally say Anakin, Obi-Wan, and General Grievous.
I think it's just don't be a fucking idiot.
Don't be a cuck.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, this
So-
game's called Don't Be a
Don't be a
Cuck.
cuck.
So I'm gonna think about what this. How can I
Justin
just
was like
make
to
this
sort
one?
of see it, but I didn't read it.
Okay.
Oh, and also, so like whoever guesses the most is gonna get to pick from the bowl. That's
Yeah. I like that idea.
shithead.
long ending time love.
Return of the King.
Long ending time love. What's a good 5th word? You guys can start guessing.
Interstellar?
Done. There you go. Long ending time and love.
Time and Love was what got me there.
Interstellar. Boom.
Long ending? How is it? Yeah, it's long.
Yep. Long ending. Ha! Ryan already sucks.
Penile.
Which is fine.
There you go.
Which
You
is
can
fine.
keep that.
It's okay nowadays.
Alright, so you got. Don't cheat. I can see you eyeing him up.
I
Keep
can,
your eyes to yourself.
I can win blind. Give me a word.
Ooh, this is gonna be a hard one.
I know.
Give it to me.
It's because I can
Guy
sense it. Okay.
climbs out of hole.
What?
Or can I
Yeah.
say or?
Yeah.
Guy climbs out of pit.
I would say 127 hours, but I know that's not.
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
there.
I was gonna say something similar. Guy comes out of pit. You suck. I get to keep. All right, there you go. All right, you're it, Ryan. So now it's
Three-way tie.
No, it's competition with us two, because he can't win anymore.
Oh yeah.
Well, I thought did we only do 3?
I would assume so.
I thought we were doing 5.
5 each?
No, 5 rounds.
Let's just do 2 rounds. 2 rounds? I like this.
Sure, let's see.
This
Let's
is
see.
fun.
Let's see. Yeah, it is fun.
We'll try it.
Kids don't commit this.
Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
You
Done.
suck.
Done.
Oh God, that's funny.
You're probably yelling too loud.
And suicide.
I've never seen this movie.
Hey, don't put it back long.
That's a good.
Put it back.
That's a good
Cool,
point,
we-
actually.
We've probably seen it.
Yeah, good point. But he doesn't know anything about it.
Maybe I have seen it. I don't know. Oh, so let's see. 5 words for this one.
Tip. Read it like this, because sometimes the light shines through
Oh,
and you
that's a
can
good
sort of
point.
see it.
Tip? I have
Just
one.
the tip.
Okay. Soldiers
Saving Private Ryan.
falsely accused. Oh, it's gonna be so difficult.
The
Oh.
Losers.
Wow! I only got 3 words in.
That's pretty good.
Falsely accused.
Falsely accused.
Motherfucker!
Well done, Ryan. Stop cheating.
I'm not.
I can see you.
I'm not.
This is going to be an interesting one.
Cool.
It's a good movie, though, honestly. It's just like people rag on it or they overexalt it, but it's just a good movie. That's about it.
Wait.
My son,
I think I got it.
I'm waiting,
Or
but,
what?
but they're not.
Okay, this is pretty easy, but I'll do it. Criminals fly around in space.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Really? That wasn't easy.
I was gonna say like tree, but I think that'd be a little too easy.
Tree.
And to Ryan, I think
Wait.
to end it now, because 1, 2, 3, 4,
I have
5,
2.
6.
And I have 1.
Okay, so now it's to end it. So you can either tie it with me, and then we can, I don't know, do one more, or I can win it.
You win.
Or I can win.
But you... Oh, right. We're tied right now, Ryan. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Chickens.
Don't take apples from strangers.
Snow White. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow! That's actually kind of cool. I was like, maybe not. Alrighty, well, I win, because I got all 3. So,
Make
golf
sure you
rules.
keep these by the end. We're going to see who has the most.
really, that'll be kind of... Yeah, that'll be neat. Sure.
Where we keep them.
Alright. I'm going to take
I'm
this
gonna put mine in my
big,
prison pocket.
thick lad. Oh, this is really long.
yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't...
Windy.
It's
Put it
really-
back if you don't want to read it.
Yeah, we don't want to read it.
You don't have to cut that out. Alright, so I'm going to choose a
We don't
big
cut anything anymore.
fat one. Favorite movie directed by Christopher Nolan.
Okay, boys, ladies and gents, strap in.
Mm.
Prepare to get fucked.
Yes.
Dark Knight, for me. Easy, simple. The Prestige was really good. Memento is really good and really, like,
I need to rewatch Memento.
it's
I
just
do.
so cool.
Yeah.
But
they-
Dark Knight.
You know they talked about remaking it.
Yeah. Don't. Who? Who's there?
Not Nolan, just like people.
Some
Like,
dumbasses.
remake it.
Oh,
Make it Chris Pratt. No, that's what people would say.
okay, good.
I mean,
Chris
here's the
Pratt
thing.
is
I'm
good.
doing everything I can to not say the Dark Knight, but I'm just gonna say the Dark Knight.
It's
because
true.
It's so good.
Because he's only made like 10 movies, I think.
I
9.
mean, close enough.
8 or 9.
They're all really good, but The Dark Knight is like one
So
of the
good.
best movies ever.
Godlike.
The thing, so Inception, The Prestige, and The Dark Knight are my 3 favorite movies ever.
Mm.
Really.
And it's like, oh yeah, you're a Nolan fanboy, but I'm legitimately, these are just all amazing
It's
movies.
great.
And I think they are almost all perfect movies. I have little quips with all of them.
Mm-hmm. With every movie.
But what they all did for... The Prestige is such an underrated movie. Not enough people know that it's... Not enough people know that it's a thing.
Good.
And I just bought it because... Like, 2 years ago, because I saw Chris Nolan direct it. Like, I knew nothing about it.
Mm.
And Inception, how it showed that you can make an original idea awesome.
Yeah.
Also, you can make an original idea into a movie with no book or massive company backing you.
Just no one going, hey, fuck it. And then it happened.
And especially on The Prestige, which is based off a book.
Mm-hmm.
It's not original. But apparently he's changed a lot of it, so it's not like a complete remake into a movie. He did that before Batman Begins. So this was before Nolan was like even known. Because before that, he did The Fallen, which is impossible to find anywhere, Insomnia, and Memento. Which... Those aren't mainstream movies.
No, they're not.
But The Prestige is still not mainstream.
And it should be.
Should be. It's really good. Alright, well, that was actually surprisingly simple.
Well, I'm going to say The Prestige.
Really?
I liked it. I just want to talk about it more. But I do think The Dark Knight's my favorite movie. But I could almost see why people would think The Prestige is a better quality movie than The Dark Knight.
I could too.
Yep.
I haven't disagreed with people, but I could. So there you go. We're gonna wrap it up there. That was cool. I like that.
It's a good game.
Thanks for watching the 4th episode of the movie Morons. And hopefully we won't get as many technical difficulties as we had this time.
Buy your merch.
Bye.
Bye. Low gang.